So our task is this. This is a mirror. And then friends. What was it? Oh, and then the.
Hi, my name is NK. I have not properly introduced myself on the vlog for those who are new. This is my New York City apartment. I moved in here April 2024 and have been here for officially 4 months. Although it hasn't felt like 4 months, I really wanted to be intentional about what I brought into my apartment. Over the last 4 months, I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace and a ton of websites and consulting so many different people to decide how I want my space to look. In this voiceover, I also want to provide some context as a lot of people on YouTube might not understand. The first point I want to make is creating your dream space takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. I am not taking any of this lightly, and that is why it's taken this long to even get stuff up on the walls. I really want to make sure that when I come home, everything about my apartment is 1, to my liking, but 2, makes me want to actually live in this space. For that reason, I also wanted to consult people who know what they are doing. One of them being TaskRabbit. This video is not sponsored by TaskRabbit, by the way, but I wanted to shout them out because I have used them now for the past few months on various projects in the apartment and have found them not only helpful, but they literally educate me on a lot of different things for home decor and how to hang things up, how to properly mount, all of the things that I did not know a lot about. So I feel like I've also gotten really enriched in the process of crafting this apartment. He was so nice. I've used him before and he is very meticulous, takes his time, and I definitely appreciate that given this is my space and I want it to look the best it can. A lot of people on YouTube see a YouTube video and see things not done or not complete. And I see some comments on a lot of other YouTubers' videos, and it kind of makes me sad to see because the apartment search and curating your apartment takes literal months, if not a year or over. I thought that was really important to share here because it is very important to not take every single thing you see online as fact or as what is truly happening, because there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes. Also remember that as much as YouTube is a space for anybody and everyone to share their opinion, as we are all entitled to, we also need to take into account the people having the courage to put out their, honestly, art and to share their creativity with the world should honestly be respected in that same way. Always be kind and always think before you make a comment, because you don't realize how that can negatively impact somebody. On to point number 2, which is your space is your project and you get to decide exactly how you want to craft it. Do not get me wrong, this kind of leads into what I just said about everybody is entitled to have an opinion, to share their thoughts, obviously, but just keep in mind how that is being delivered. I have seen, not only on my videos, but I've definitely built a thicker skin, and that is something that you do have to do when you are putting yourself out there on a public forum. But I know my core community, the people who truly do everything with the utmost kindness and with the best intentions, are listening to me when I say this, and I know you guys are there and I love you guys. But just, this is a general statement for everybody who sees someone's apartment tour or sees someone's decoration process or sees someone's curation of their home, their own home. It just feels strange when people get on the internet and make rude comments, negative comments about a place that they don't occupy and they'll never step foot in. Think about it for a second. And this is really going beyond 1 or 2 videos. I've seen this on so many other people's videos, and I really wanted to put my voice in there and really say that it is so important to think before you speak, but also keep in mind that the creator who is behind the video is creating their space to their liking. They're putting their furniture exactly where they want it to be, and that is something that should be respected. And if you don't like the feng shui or the layout, that is obviously absolutely okay. But just know that there is somebody behind the screen. You aren't just talking into a void, and just always be kind. Point number 3 is having fun with the curation process. So the biggest reason why it's taken me months to find some of the pieces is because I was trying to decide what I wanted this new apartment to embody. I am in a completely different era, I should say, of my life where I am so incredibly thankful that I can live by myself in the city of my dreams and get to live out this dream that I really never thought would come true. But all of that is to say, I am really intentional about making my space fit who I am now, not fit who I was then. And when I say then, that is literally last year or all the years prior of my existence. I want to feel like where I lay my head and where I think and where I create and where I recharge is a space that is fitting to who I am right now and who I will become in the future that I'm in this apartment. So I took it upon myself to make Pinterest boards. I sourced so many different types of things from Facebook Marketplace, from Etsy, from West Elm, from Amazon. The list goes on. I made mood boards, I made color schemes. And so I wanted this place to be a representation of me, of things that I love. And I also want to say that this apartment is not complete. This is just the living room portion I'm showing you in this video. So I also want that to be extremely clear, is that I am taking my time. I'm finding these pieces literally one by one. I am carrying them into my apartment by myself. I am just a girl, and I am also balancing my life in the city and traveling and so many other things. So just remember, yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm first and foremost just a girl who is wanting to live her best life in New York and finding little by little that the apartment curation process is not linear and it is not quick. It can be quick, but I feel like if you rush it, you aren't enjoying it. And I want to enjoy the hell out of this process. And that is exactly what I feel like I'm doing. Because at the end of this video, you will literally see that I created a mini space in my living room portion of my apartment that really embodies me. It really makes me feel so good and so happy. And I'm literally staring at it right now as I'm filming this voiceover, and I feel joy. I feel joy looking at it. I feel joy just being in proximity in this space, and I cannot wait to literally go sit on my couch, read, journal, look at my prints, and just recharge. That is exactly how you should be feeling in your space. And if you listening right now, if you do not feel like that, like, stop what you're doing. If you are in your apartment or in your home, if you take a look around and if you do not feel joy coming from your space, that is a sign. Let this video be a sign that you need to think about that and pour into your space, because your space is literally a direct reflection of who you are. And I feel like I've spent so much time in the past trying to fit my space to fit someone else's mold or fit society standards or fit some other BS that wasn't genuine and true to me. So, not wanting to go on a whole rant, but I feel like I had to say that one with my chest because it's so important. Your space is your home. Take care of it, love it, and it will love you right back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed taking you guys along some of the apartment updates, and there are so many more. So remember to subscribe, thumbs up this video, and I will see you next week.